So this quarter we had a little robot that we could play with. He's called a Now robot, and he is programmable, and our class builds web applications. And so we build some web apps. Frankly, I had to build a lot of it. It's really hard to share a resource like this among a class of 15 students, but they helped me work out some of the unit tests to make sure the code was working correctly. Right here, this is our web application that we built, and it's running on a phone right now, as I'll show you in a minute. And you can ask the robot for a list of things that he can do, and then you can ask him to go ahead and do them. And here we are in the classroom actually doing them. You can see I have someone there to help in case there's a problem. He'll topple over from time to time. Just want to make sure that he's safe. And here I'm showing some of the code that's part of the application, some of which I wrote, most of which I wrote, but some of which the class members wrote, and they understand all of it. It was very typical of the kind of code we were writing this quarter. And here I'm able to explain pieces of it and point to it and show the code. It's all JavaScript code. Here we are down to the command line. Here's a little Python script that we ran. Our JavaScript code would call the Python script and run it. And then we were able to go out and give various commands. Here's the web app running on in a browser. So it sort of shows some of the flexibility we had with this kind of application. It could run on a phone. Here it is running on the phone, the same application. And we're able to project it up on the screen. We have a lot of wonderful tools at Bellevue College, and the robot's certainly one of them. And here you can see it, and we can click on it, and the robot speaks a little bit and then sends back a list of commands that you can see at the bottom there. And then we can click on those commands and tell him what to do, what's going on, what we would like to have him do, stand up, sit down, and so on. It's we also had a Raspberry Pi in here so that we could get both our phone, the web app, and the robot himself all running on this Raspberry Pi network. And here you can sort of see him sitting there in class. And we gave him one of the fun things he can do is lie down. Unfortunately, there's no good video of him, but here's a little picture of him kind of crawling down onto the floor. It was one of the students who took the videos here. It was really nice of him to come in and videotape a number of my lectures, and particularly this thing with Cadmus. So we had a lot of fun. It was great, and sad he's gone.